Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming to you with game number 2 between oGsMC spawning here as the blue Blizzevent A Protoss and his opponent mouzMorroW spawning as the red Zerg on the right side of the map. And of course this is Metalopolis. This is the MLG version of Metalopolis, so they are spawning cross each other, not going to be a short rush distance or anything like that. So, you know, we are in game number 2, as I said. mouzMorroW losing to MC in the first game on Shakira's Plateau. You know, going into this, he knows he needs to have to win sometime, or else he will not be able to go to game number 5 or anything like that. He doesn't want to make this a short 3-game series, which I hope he doesn't want to do. With the GGGL going from back and forth between the two of them, that's really nice, and really great manners between the two of them. And we got that first pylon. Oh, the first pylon coming down for MC at near his ramp, just so he can start getting ready to do some kind of damage. And it looks like they're both going out to scout. This Overlord getting out a little bit earlier than MC's probe, but of course the probe going to be able to outrun. And you know, I'm still not sure why he scouted here. I don't know if these guys know the MLG map that well, or you know, maybe forgot about it. But I guess that gateway, of course, going down for MC. MC, of course, going for a little bit of a block off here on his ramp. You know, this is a little bit different than the Shakira's Plateau, where he could go down into a fast expand, block that kind of thing off. So you remember, take that into account here as we're going in. That spawning pool down with 3 on the extractor already, so we're going to see Speedling play, hopefully from mouzMorroW here, of course. And it looks like MC, you know, says, hey, you know what? I know where mouzMorroW is now, and decides to back out. mouzMorroW, of course, bringing up his Overlord down here just to kind of get a little bit more vision of his ramp, being able to see if anything's going on. And again, this probe just kind of going in and out, just kind of see what's going on inside mouzMorrow's base. Doesn't see that expand, doesn't see any kind of fast expand coming from mouzMorroW at this moment, and decides to peter out and get out of there. As mouzMorroW now coming out here and doing a nice little patrol-ish area type thing here, of course, and he just lied to me because now he's not doing patrol there. But of course, bringing down a Cybernetics core, so bringing a little small choke point here on side of his ramp, putting that Cybernetics core in the front, and we're going to probably see some, you know, sentry play coming out of him again, as we saw in game number 1. He loves his force fields, let me just tell you that, and I wouldn't be surprised if we wouldn't see the same kind of play come out of him in game number 2 as we saw in game number 1. Just because it worked for him the first time. And, you know, again, I would say we'd probably see the same thing from mouzMorroW, trying to make sure his build can get through MC in some form. As mouzMorroW is going for that expansion before we see the expansion coming here from MC, as MC not able to block off that drone, of course, and the drone just coming out here, seeing if there's anything he can, going behind the, no, I thought he was going to go behind the gas, see if there's something hidden there, but doing a nice little patrol here in a triangle. Nice little triangle here, and a sentry just seeing that and saying, you know what, buddy, you're getting out of here. You are dying. In fact, you are not getting out of here. You are just dying wholeheartedly. As we have 2 more gateways now coming out. That metabolic boost coming out for almost done for mouzMorrow's Lings. As the queen now just spreading more larvae onto that hatchery. And another queen now, of course, getting down and getting ready to come down to this expansion. We'll probably see that thing, of course, bring. Yep, there's the creep coming down for the queen. The tumor just starting to spread that creep out a little bit. As mouzMorroW just bringing up his Overlord just to kind of get vision as well. So, you know, pretty standard openings here from both sides. Bring that pylon down at the bottom of the ramp. Again, that helps, you know, bring units down a little bit faster, but it also helps to block off this ramp a little bit as well, as MC starts to chase off that lone Speedling. We start seeing MC looking like he's getting ready. There we go, getting ready for that expand. And we have more units coming out. That warp gate technology just finished. You look at that great timing there as that Stalker came out. Sentry came out. Again, trying to fend off this Zergling. This one lone Zergling, and this this Zealot thinking that he could catch up to it. Poor little Zealot. And, you know, on this side, of course, we have the 2 queens in the front here with the 1 queen here. Going to start spreading creep as fast as he possibly can once that vision as much as he can. And again, the Zergling's just kind of going out. We do have a Roach Warren now coming down, about halfway done for MorroW, so we're probably going to see, again, the same unit composition that we saw in game number 1, which kind of puzzles me because we know it doesn't really work that well right now against MC. MC might be thinking about getting ready for it. We do have that Robo facility coming down, so again, we might just see with the point going there, which means we'll probably see an Observer come out first from MC just to get some vision of what's going on in MorroW's base. He knows he can't just go in there and go to town. We do have some Spine Crawlers coming up for defense inside MorroW's expand. So we are going to have a little bit of a defense here. And, you know, MorroW just kind of playing it safe, not building a whole lot of units yet. He's kind of just on the back end here, getting ready for some kind of, you know, some makeup here, and he's not really doing a whole lot. Of course, we don't have the layer out yet, so we're not going to see any kind of upgrades coming for his roaches, but we will see roach play. He is definitely going for that roach play because he has that roach burrow down. It's not like he's looking for any kind of differential here. He's just going for it. And a forge now coming down for MC, again, and a really small choke here. So we'll be able to get a sentry through, or a mass amount of Zerglings just streaming through. But no, you know, he is blocking off his expand, making sure that no Zerglings can get in. If they do get in, they can get trapped, etc., etc. And an Evo chamber now coming down here for MorroW as we go on there, and an expand as well. So we do see, you know, a map like this does definitely favor a Zerg player just because of the ease of expansion. As you see, MorroW just starting to take this whole ring here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him take up this whole ring by the end of the game. As we see Burrow now coming out for MorroW, and you know, and upgrades like the Tunneling Claws. So we're going to see the Burrow Tunneling Claws, same moves that we saw before, and you know what? MC is seeing everything. Oh, everything. And that robotics bay for MC is almost done as we come in here, and oh, that is such a shame. MC being able to see everything that's going on in this base, and it looks like he is going for this expand. I'm going to see this expand going to be finishing as well by the time that guy gets there. So we are going to start seeing some Colossi coming out. So again, same build that we saw in game number 1 from MC. So we'll see how MorroW can react to that same build. Going down with some pylons here on this ramp, going to start getting some vision and going to start expanding here. As soon as we see that 400, we'll probably see the expand come down here from MC. Yep, there we go. Just a little late there, but you know, we're not gonna criticize that. And you know, MorroW just starting to spread his creep. He wants vision as well, and we start seeing that queen just go to town and pooping out as much creep as she can as she starts going back to base here. And you know, we look at the income tab, dead even. Oh well, you know what? That's because we were transferring a lot of drones. We'll start seeing, yeah, there we go. It's picking up really fast here as we see a bunch of units coming down here for MC, starting to take out, clear out the creep, starting to slow down any kind of creep that that MorroW has in mind here. And you know, just doing that just to kind of slow them up. We'll probably see that queen come out here again, starting to spread some creep out, and again, this observer just staying here, just seeing if there's any going to be any kind of expansion, anything, not expansion, but units coming out. Thermal Lance about halfway done for those Colossi, so of course we're not getting ready to really engage too much here. We just want to make sure that we can do any kind of damage we can on the outer rim. And again, this observer doing its job. This is a different observer, of course, but just taking the creep away, slowing it down, of course, and MorroW, that would have been very dangerous for MorroW there, having the low ground disadvantage. The Thermal Lance, of course, almost done. And MC decided not to engage there, only because he did not want to lose these Colossi at all. So again, we do have a bunch, wow, a bunch. MorroW just sending out the fleet of Overlords just to start spreading creep and get ready to do some kind of advance on MC. Looks like he might be trying to go up here and do some attack, but of course this is walled off pretty well. And again, some Overlords here getting pushed back by these Stalkers. Stalkers coming in, and in come, oh, they retreat. In come the Roaches onto the ramp and starting to try and take out anything that they can. That pylon almost dead at 6 HP as we start coming down, and force fields everywhere. Oh my goodness, force fields everywhere, forcing MorroW to get out of there. And now he's supply blocked, and again, more force fields, just forcing MorroW to go down into the ground. And again, these observers just doing their job as well, forcing mouzMorroW just to get out of there. And of course, it looks like he's going to lose everything. Oh, he almost loses everything as he starts running away as fast as he can. And all of these overlords, of course, just getting out of there. It looks like we might be supply blocked again. Oh, so close. He almost was supply blocked again, but it looks like mouzMorroW able to hold off and push these guys back. But again, these Colossi is coming out. Really great use of force fields here as we are forced to push back yet again. And it looks like mouzMorroW going for another expand down here. So he really wants that income, really wants this game. He's really thirsty for some money and some gas here. And you can see he is still... Oh, you know what? I lied again. Every time I say that, he decides to spend his money. So maybe I should say that a little bit more often. Going for that wolf statue. Wolf statue goes down, but in comes MC's units. In come the Immortals starting to do some damage. And these Corruptors going after the Colossi. The Canvas Colossi almost down, but the Thermal Lance, Extended Thermal Lance, doing its job now. And more Overlords just starting to come in. Oh, they're just coming in right behind. They're chasing them. MC is scared. He is running away from these guys, but you know what? He looks like he's going to be okay. Blink now starting to be developed here for MC. MC just doing great map control here, being able to take it out even with mouzMorroW spreading the creep out. It looks like mouzMorroW is not going to be doing very good here in a second because it looks like MC's starting to come down here. Will he see that expand? It looks like a big massive ball of roaches and a couple Corruptors out here just trying to do something. But you know what? Dark Shrine now coming into play as well for MC. We'll probably see some DTs coming into the future here, which will be very exciting. We have a Zealot, a one lonely Zealot being seen here getting taken out, as we have more creep tumors just coming out as, oh, looks like MC just pulling back a little bit, waiting for that Dark Shrine to be made. And should be interesting to see how that comes into play. Dark Shrine right there, right next to the Twilight Council, which is almost finished with Blink. And it looks like, oh, mouzMorroW coming up and starting to take out this base. Yes, we are not getting that gold expand today, MC, as he decides to pull back. But it looks like, oh, this could be devastating here as Blink coming into play, shields coming up, Guardian Shield up, and just being able to deter a lot of this roach play. I'm just surprised mouzMorroW is not adapting to this and going for something else. He's building a lot of Hydras, though, as these Corruptors decide to get out of there. But a lot of, I mean, a lot of MC's units got taken out. Not a whole lot, not compared to what mouzMorroW lost. But, oh my goodness, if mouzMorroW could adapt to this build, he'd be in a lot better place right now than he is. And just getting surrounded here again, it's just not looking good right now for mouzMorroW, as mouzMorroW just getting pushed back. So we're going to see if he can adapt here. We do have some DTs coming down now, as, yeah, there they are. The stalking DTs just kind of being hidden out there. Probably going to be getting by everything. We don't have any vision up here. Oh my goodness, we have no vision. And no vision down here. But we do have some Spore Crawlers now coming out. But these guys are just looking at getting around. Will they be getting around? What will they be doing, I wonder? Oh my goodness. As they start attacking a little bit here, following nothing as they start going up somewhere else. Oh my goodness. And they just start going around and around. We do have some of these creep tumors just getting taken out as, again, DT just kind of doing their job, going around just seeing if there's any kind of vulnerable spot here. As these Spine Crawlers the Spine Crawler is going to be getting taken out. Yes, there it goes. As, again, Force Field's doing a really good job here as, oh my goodness, we see this big ball of death just start coming out here. And, wow, they're just doing a great job as we look at that. And all these, wow, I'm just speechless. mouzMorroW needs to adapt. He is doing a great job here. He had a lot of Hydras here to do some damage. But again, these Dark Templar are taking out this expand that was almost there. Almost. And again, bringing up the Observer. Oh, Overseer getting away as taking out some more Hydras. As this guy could be up here to help take out these. Oh, what? Oh! One Dark Templar just living, and a couple of Stalkers coming in here to do some harass. And looks like that's it for that push from MC, as MC just starts to lick his wounds. All he has is Colossi left, and they did get hit pretty hard there. So we're just going to wait for those shields to come back, and we'll probably look at fighting yet again. And, you know, mouzMorroW, again, just coming in with a bunch of roaches. And some Corruptors, too. But, you know, again, I think mouzMorroW really needs to find a difference here. He's just really committed to this play and not being able to evolve into something else to fight this huge death ball coming out from MC. Of course, we don't have any sentries in here anymore, but still, you know, not being able to really change his game plan here, as we see both sides kind of just playing cat and mouse at the moment, waiting up for what could be, I would imagine, a final push here. But, you know, again, you know, what do you guys think? Do you think mouzMorroW should be changing up what he's doing? Just sending out some scouts here. And, again, a lot of roaches. 33 roaches here in this battle group. And we just watch as the number falls ever so fast here, as we see them come down, and they keep moving, trying to do some damage, but again, that's not the right move as we go down to 0. And looks like, yeah, the GG from mouzMorroW. And yeah, that's the game there, guys. So for the viewers out there, what do you think mouzMorroW should have done to convert out of this? This is a big mid-game problem. You know, he was going for Hydras that did a really good job in that next to last push from MC, but you know, it just didn't seem to do enough. So what do you guys think he could have done to change this game? Please let me know down below. If you like this game, please let me know. Please make sure to subscribe if you aren't a subscriber. And, you know, we're going to go in game number 3. Of course, it's a best of 5 from the Copenhagen Games. So we'll see you guys in a little bit.